What is going on, guys? Chris here. Welcome back to another God Guide video. Today we have Bellona, another long-term character god played in Smite 1. I actually think this god came out when I started playing Smite, or pretty close around there, like when it came to Xbox. That's when I started playing, like somewhere around the end of Season 2. So a very tenured character. If you guys are familiar with Bellona in Smite 1, almost the exact same kit. She's not performing that great in Smite right now, so she's going to be getting some buffs here. But let's just cover it real quick. Master of War, her passive, when you hit or are hit by basic attacks, you gain stacks and movement speed. So the difference between Smite 1 and Smite 2 is she has different synergies with her passive. So in Smite 1, you do some auto attacks, you gain some protections and movement speed. In this, if you're using your sword and shield, your 1, you get protection stacks. If you're using Scourge, your 3, you get attack speed stacks. If you're using your hammer, you get strength stats. So it's synergized based on your passive is synergized based on what weapon you are currently using. If you guys are new to Smite completely and you don't know what she does, she uses an ability, and then after that ability, all subsequent auto attacks are for that specific weapon, and they all have specific things that they do. So I'll give you the first example. Shield Bash, you dash forward, dealing physical damage. Her damage is all physical. 65% strength, 30% protections, and then you slow them. You gain 1 block stack for each enemy hit with your 1, and you change to your sword and shield basic attacks. Every third basic attack grants another block stack and also reflects damage. The reflects damage is 7% of your protections of each. Your damage scaling 65% strength and then 30% of each protection. What that means is you dash in here and then you just keep autoing. So you can see I have 3 block stacks down there. 3 block stacks, and what block stacks mean are when they auto me, it's going to absorb the auto, okay? It's going to absorb the auto and reflect some of the damage back. Pretty simple. If you're fighting against an ADC, and you can gain 3 block stacks and also reflect some damage back, that's huge. Bellona, specifically, is an anti-ADC character. She will win at any stage of the game, almost any stage of the game, a 1v1 with any carry in the game. Maybe not right now, but that's what her kit is intended to do. Her 2 is her big Bludgeon. Spin hammer to deal damage to enemies. Changes your hammer basic attacks to hammer basic attacks, and your basic attack now hit nearby enemies, meaning like it hits in a cleave, meaning anybody that's around it'll hit all of them. Your slam damage scales with strength, and I'm pretty sure this is still a thing. Let me check. This was a thing in Smite 1. So if you hit one enemy, it does 104 and 275. Okay? And then cleave basic attacks mean you are going to hit all of the enemies right there. So it hits an entire line in front. Now let me check again. 108. I don't remember the number now. I don't remember the number now. Hold on. Does it say it? Spin your hammer dealing enemies around you. So it doesn't say it does more damage. Hold on. We'll find out right now. 104, 275. If you hit multiple enemies, I think it does more. So that was like 275. 104, 331. Okay, so yes, it does more damage the more enemies you hit. So we just saw that did like 331. So let me give you guys an example on if there was 5 enemies and you hit all 5. So the more enemies you hit, the more slam damage it's going to do. See how it did 496 instead of the earlier like 200 it was doing? So the more enemies you hit with the circle portion of your bludgeon, the more damage you are going to land down in front of you. Pretty simple. All right, next ability, your 3 is going to be Scourge. Lash out your Scourge, deal damage, disarm enemies. And then your basic attacks heal you. Pretty simple. This is intended to be anti-ADC. Hit, he is disarmed. Disarmed means he cannot auto-attack. And then I get extra healing. Pretty simple. Think about you're going against an ADC, right? Think about going against an ADC, and you are able to engage, right here, right? And all of a sudden you're fighting him, and he has 2 full seconds of auto attacks. Now think about the way DPS works and the way attack speed works. If he has 2.0 attack speed or somewhere around there, he's getting 2 auto attacks per second. Meaning, if you disarm him, he's missing 4 auto attacks. So let's say what a very simple combination would be. Disarm and you're fighting. As soon as disarm's done, you hit him like this, and now he also has to fight through 2 to 3 block stacks by that point, right? If you're an ADC and you're missing 2 full seconds of auto attacks plus fighting through block stacks, you're losing this fight with Bellona. That's basically a summary on why she's an anti-ADC character, right? Engage, you already got 3 autos off, right? And I'm fighting against a tank right here, and that's a relatively tank build down there, right? This is just the auto build for auto attacks. So her final ability is her ult, Eagle's Rally. Leap forward, plant your flag, dealing 590 damage and stun anybody that you hit. The flag empowers you and your allies. You are CC immune while leaping, and you gain strength, intelligence. There we go. Strength, intelligence, and each of protections. Everybody does around you. So percentage protections, which is huge. And then you gain strength and intelligence plus protections as well. So as you can see, I land here, and then this area is giving everybody strength and protections. Pretty simple. Not much else to it. You know, again, the more enemies you hit, the more damage that does. Your ult is going to give you strength, intelligence, and protections. It's a very good team fighting tool. It also is going to apply a stun. And then you're pretty much going to look to just engage on the back line. Not much else to really go over. Doesn't really have any combos. It's just strategic to how you're playing and what you play in. You're almost never going to not fight an ADC in shield stance. You'll engage with disarm. And then you might stay in your 3 stance for a little bit if you've already used your 1 for whatever reason to catch up to them and slow them. But a lot of times, fighting through your sword and shield stance is not an option for an ADC. They have to leave, and then you follow their leap with your ult, and it's pretty much GG's from there. That's about it for the video, guys. If you guys are new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. We've gained quite a bit of subscribers over the past little bit. Hope you guys are enjoying the video. Next video will be a ranked video if you guys are somewhat new here. The videos are 2 shorts every single day, so 14 small clips a week, and then 7 videos a week. 1 ranked video, then commentary video. Ranked video, commentary video. Ranked video, commentary video. Every single day. It'll never stop. Appreciate you guys. See you guys in the next video. Goodbye.